Hey, you guys, as promised, 7 o'clock, well, a little before 7, but I'm here. And as promised, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm here, and I love you guys. I'm going to wait for a minute for people to start coming in, and then we're going to have a discussion. Hey, Kiwi. Hey, Sherry. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Hey, Miss Vicky. But yeah, we're gonna have us a little discussion in a little while. Hey Kelly, hey Misty, hey Julie. If I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. It's rolling pretty fast right now. Hey Ink, hey Scott. Remember this is a no judgment zone. That means no hate, no name calling, no arguing, no none of that. Hello, you guys. Hello. Hey, I think it was Adriana. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Kimberly. I love you guys. Hey, Melinda. I want to thank everybody for sharing that video earlier that I asked for you to share. Thank you so much. It was a success. We had 33 shares. I think it was 30 something. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Wild Ones. Hey, God, it's going so fast. Tammy. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Alexis. Hey, user 3807. In here. So let's have a talk. Now, I am my internet in here. So let's have a talk. Now, I am my internet, so I know you're here. Please tap my screen, Melinda, so I know you're here. Please tap my screen, Melinda. Thank you so much, Melinda. You're awesome for saying that. I appreciate it. I don't really care about gifts. I do like the gifts. Who don't like gifts? But I'm just saying, tap the screen. To me, that's an awesome thing for me. An awesome thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to get these things on up there. Whew, thank you, everybody, for joining. Let's have us a serious conversation. I know I'm lagging. It's my internet. I don't know what's going on. I've done everything I can. Yes, I paid my internet bill, okay? At $90 a month. I paid it, okay? But I'm in my office, so therefore, it's a little further, so I don't know what's going on with it, but hey, cat. So therefore, it's a little further, so I don't know what's going on with it, but hey, cat. There should never be a little bit more. I know I'm lagging, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know what. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my internet. So if it messes up, I'm sorry. Okay? I don't know what's going on with my internet. So if it messes up, I'm sorry. Okay? Y'all bear with me. I might have to take this to the back porch, which is a normal thing for us. I know that. Let me know if I'm still lagging. Hey, King Philip, welcome. Let me know if I'm still lagging. Hey, King Philip, welcome. I love you, Carrie. I love you, Deborah. And then we're gonna get straight to the. Hey, hey, Mama Dixie, I love you. Hey, Tootie. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with it. I love you. Hey, Tootie. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with it. I have under these bright lights, and I ain't got no. Hey, user from Georgia, love you. Been somewhat sunny, and I've had internet issues all day. And hold on for a minute. Let me go on the back porch. Now, y'all gonna hear my dog's barks, but I'm gonna take you with me, okay? We're gonna go to the back porch. Maybe I'll get better internet service out there. Bear with me, it's gonna get dark, okay? No, I got the light on, never mind. Y'all wanna know what my office is like? It's a mess right now. Don't look at it, don't judge me, okay? So let's go to the back porch, okay? And yeah, I told you it was gonna get dark for a minute. Let's go to the back porch and have a talk. Maybe the lagging will stop. Who knows? Now we're back in my time zone, the back porch talk with Jordan. So let's, like I said, it was brought to my attention the other day that there was a couple of big name brand creators who had like 150,000 followers. And at no point should anyone, period, talk about any children of any sort. Thank you, Angela. I love you. In any live. There should never be a creator talking about an autistic child. I know, and I literally am like 6 feet from the router, okay? It's got to be the weather, you guys. I don't know what's going on. There should never be any type of creator being in a single mother's, an autistic child's business. Okay, I'm not the only one, so I'm doing the best I can. Y'all bear with me. That should never be. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. But there should never be. When somebody does something like that in a live, it shows just the true person they are. Hey, my little niece Poppin', I love you. It shows truly who they are. Anybody that can sit there and get it and put somebody else's business out here on lives in a group of discussion of 1,000 or more should not be here. Just being real. Kids and families are off limits. Especially when it's a single mother or a single father raising an autistic child. Hey, Stacey Myers, this should never be. I don't understand these people. I don't understand how these people think. They're doing this and saying this because they think it's funny, it's going to get them views. But at what point, thank you, Trina Miller, thank you, thank you, thank you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love, 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 love you, girl, thank you. But my whole thing is that at what point is your views worth making a single mother or a single father feel less than a person because they're doing the best they can? At what point? Sorry, I couldn't read that. It went too fast. You've got to stop. You got to unfollow these folks. If you have nothing else to talk about in your lives besides an autistic child and a mother doing the best they can, something's wrong with you. I look at that as being a predator. And I don't mean like the other predator. I'm talking about like you're so bored with your own life that you're attacking somebody else to make yourself look good in front of the people. That's not a friend. And my thing is, in this situation, the person that they were talking about was a moderator for this big person. My thing is, I would have unfollowed, unmoderated all of it. You hear me? They would have got told off and everything. You hear me? They would have never saw me again, I promise you. You don't do that kind of stuff on a live. You don't do that. We have serious talks. Yes, we do. And I do great clapbacks. I've got the title of being the queen of clapbacks. I don't know why, but that's what they call me. But the truth is, you don't do that. There's a line you do not cross. Especially when you know, hey, Misty, that child is in the hospital. You do not do that. At what point did we lose our class? At what point did we lose our integrity as a human being because we're too busy degrading somebody else to make our viewers bigger? I don't understand this. Hey, Angie. Hey, Apple. I mean, and I told the person that it happened to, I asked her earlier, I said, can I say this? I said, I won't call any names, but can I talk about this? She said, yes, please. Go ahead. Do what you want to do. But my whole thing is that there is some people I wish I could just reach through this phone and snatch out alive. You got me? I've been mad about this for a couple of days. After being, hey, Mona, I love you. Hey, Apple, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to run my mouth, y'all know, and teach people, some stuff. At what point did it become okay for people to make fun of people, such as Barrett is doing? Such as Bear's doing, because Bear has nothing else better to do with his time. Apparently, he thinks he's special, but he's really not. There's a lot of other idiots in this world. Anyway, but my whole thing is, at what point do we stop with all this drama? Oh, I'm in Mississippi, honey. Yes, I am 80% Cherokee. And yes, Bear, I still believe in scalping. Just saying. Anyway, all I'm going to say is this. At what point are we going to act like grown adults and treat everybody with the same respect that we expect, that we demand, Bear? At what point? Apple, I don't say exactly. I'm in central Mississippi. That's all I'm going to say. At what point do we stop? We don't need to be attacking children or adults. If you got some problem with me, message me. Just to go ahead and throw that out there. But my whole thing is this. No child that is in the hospital, that is a special needs child, should, their name of their mama and the son should never be put in these lives. Never. Unless it's something dealing with, well, let's pray for this person, or if there's anything that we can help this person with. That's the only time. The rest of this crap don't matter. And this is why I didn't want to come out here, because I got horseflies flying everywhere. Welcome to life in a chicken farm. Anyway, off that subject, I'm so upset about that I can't even spit fire and chew nails. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's a country saying. Some of y'all won't understand it. Anyway, but my whole thing is this, is that we need to leave the children out of their lives and out of our mouths. We really do need to do that. I am having a great day, baby. How are you? But my thing is that children are off limits. I don't care. They're off limits in any life. If it is not your child, then you have no reason to talk about a child. You understand? They're not your child. Therefore, you have no reason to talk about a child. You talk about your own kids. Now, if you want to blast your own kids, that's fine. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But don't be coming messing with somebody else's child. And half these folks that are sitting there talking about other people's children can't even raise their own children. And that's the truth. That is the God honest truth. They ain't even good parents themselves if they want to talk about everybody else. Makes no sense to me. All this makes no sense to me. If y'all hear anybody in any live, do me a favor. If y'all hear anybody in a live speak upon another person's child, unfollow and block them. Hey, Laura Lee, I love you, Laura Lee. Hey, Bobby Joe, I see you. Hey, Sheila. But my whole thing is that I don't understand why these creators are so bored with their own lives that they had to bring somebody else's name into it. Yes, I do clapbacks. I do a lot of things. But the one thing I will not do is that I will not do what they did. You understand? I will not. Because what is somebody else is going through, my job as a human being is ask the mama, hey, is there anything I can do for you? That's all that needs to be said. Thank you, Christy. That's all that needs to be said. And if the mama says, hey, I need a couple dollars, make it happen. Thank you, Tammy. Make it happen. Don't you know when you help somebody else, God is going to bless you? Don't you know when you do nice for somebody else, God's going to do nice for you? I can't understand that. It's like that old saying, what go around, come around. If we forget what karma is all about, if you want God to bless you, try blessing someone else first. You gotta meet God halfway. Same thing with the universe, whatever, however you believe. Karma. You want good karma, dish out good karma. Exactly, Christy. You reap what you sow. That's why I say, this is what I say to all my family on here. If you see any drama or hear a name of a kid that is mentioned in someone's live, quickly unfollow. The only way you can teach that creator anything is to take that creator who's 150,000 followers down to 10,000. They'll learn. They'll learn. When they have to start that account all over again, they'll learn the hard way. They will learn the hard way. Now, I don't try to do a lot of all that on here. They will, exactly, Christy. That big head they got will shrink down to normal for a little while until they have to build it back up. It's not easy. But my whole thing is this. I don't understand why people would make fun or poke fun or talk about a child, period. Especially when you have 1,000, if it's only you and 2 other people, fine. But it still shouldn't be alive. Call that person up and say it. Don't do it on here. Don't do it on here. We got to have some common decency in this world. And for some reason, we're losing our love, compassion, and understanding for each other. No matter where we come from. No matter our background. No matter who we are, we still should be practicing love, compassion, and understanding. You're right, Daniel, and I'm sitting here trying to repair the crack that's coming in this world, and I can't do it on my own. It's going to take a village of thousands to keep this world from falling apart. You're right, Misty, and that makes no sense to me. But what I can't understand, the kid that they are talking about isn't even on here. His mother is. You know what I'm saying? His mother is. He's not. I'll be honest with you, Danielle. Help others. Love somebody other than your family. Show compassion and stand up for people that cannot stand up for themselves. And if you got extra, donate to the local food bank if you can. That's what I do. That's what I do. A little compassion goes a long way. A little love goes a long way. It's real easy. But anyway, I'm going to get off of that subject and move on to another one, because this is another one. And this is for my family. I get a lot of, hey, I don't feel good enough. Why don't you feel good enough? You are good enough. You are good enough. The moment you took your first breath, you were good enough. Thank you, Nancy Carter. I love it. Thank you so much. You were good enough. You were good enough the moment you were conceived. I can't understand. It took me a long time, because all my life, I've been told that I wasn't good enough, that I didn't deserve my life and I didn't deserve my breath. I understand where you're coming from. But even I had to realize that there is a reason why I am on this earth. There is a reason why God spared me. There's a reason why God allowed my footsteps to be here. Because I'm going to tell you why. I got 22 point some odd family members. Thank you, Christina. I love you. Everybody in this world has a talent. Everybody. Thank you, Christina. I love you, girl. Everybody. Now, when I say talent, I don't mean singing, or I'm talking about singing is a talent, but not all of us sing. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Christina. I don't know why I keep saying Christy. I'm sorry, Christina. Anyway, everybody's got a talent. Everybody. Hey, Rhonda, I love you. I love you, love you, love you, love you. She, her, and hers. Anyway, but my whole thing is, if you cook good, that's a talent. If you plant gardens, that's a talent. Anything that you are specifically good at, some of us sew good, some of us crochet good, all that. Thank you, Deborah, and you too, sweetie. Everybody has a talent. So everybody on this earth is here for a reason. Just like I'm here for a reason, just like you're here for a reason. If God did not see a reason for us to be on this earth, we would have been gone a long time ago. We would have never made it this far. We need to stop listening to what somebody else is saying. Hold on, Daniel. I'll get to that in a minute. We need to stop listening to what somebody else is saying about us and start listening to ourselves. How we feel about ourselves is how it should be. Not what Dick and Jane and Lucinda down the road said about us. Not what our mom and dad put in our head. We need to learn to love who we are and tell ourselves every day, no, we're just not good enough. We're perfect enough just the way we are. That's what it's about. And that's the whole thing. Just like that dude I just had to block, talking about you repent. Honey, you don't even know God. God hadn't seen you in many thousands of years. Don't start with me. Anyway, but my thing is, at what point are we going to realize? Yeah, remind me, Danielle, because, at what point are we going to realize that we're here for a reason? God chose us, for each and each one of us, a reason to be here. There's because we have something to offer the world. Hey, Kelly, I love you. We have something to offer. There's a reason why we're here. That's why the reason is you have 2 hands, 2 feet, a brain, 2 eyes. Well, most of us have 2 eyes. I'm just saying. But we all have talent. Every last one of us. And Danielle, to answer your question, how do I feel about liars? If you encounter a liar, that tells you exactly who that person is. My babies are inside. I got like 4 dogs inside right now, and they act like they're 20. I promise you. A liar is showing you exactly who they are. So why be around them? Thank you, Missy Mama. I love you, girl. Welcome. My whole thing is a liar is already showing you their true colors. Can people change from being a liar to being an honest person? Yes. However, 99.9% of them will never. I love you too, Miss Mama. And that's what I say. I say when you encounter a liar, let them go. Let them go. Because you're not going to change them. It's going to take a lot of life experiences, the bad stuff that comes around from their lying, to teach them anything. You are not going to be able to teach them anything. You got to let them learn on their own, especially if they are older individuals like, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's what you do. You have to let them go. Let them fall on their face. You got me? You got to let them fall on their face, because if you don't, you can't teach them anything. Hey, Kath. You can't teach them anything. You cannot. And I just want to tell y'all, people will show their true colors by how they speak and how they act. If you pay attention, you'll be able to tell the colors of a snake. You understand? You'll be able to tell the colors of a snake if you pay attention. Also, here's a big catch to all of this. Trust your feelings. Trust your gut feelings. Your gut feelings will never lie to you. Understand? If you notice, that's why Jordan doesn't have a mermaid as a friend. I have a mermaid as a friend because I know she'll never stab me in the back. A mermaid. You understand? Always follow your feelings. Always follow Cajun Cutie. You're right. Intuition. We all have it. Now, there are some born in this world that grow up to be just evil. They will never know what a good intuition, and they will never know what a good heart is, because they're too blinded by their evil. And you can't help them. The only thing you can do is move forward with your life without them. I would tell you, I've been through a lot in my life. A lot. You know what I'm saying? I've did bad things. I've had bad things happen to me. But overall, I did a lot of soul searching the last 2 years and found out that the person that I was isn't who I want to be. It wasn't who I wanted to be. I wanted to be somebody that when I passed away, somebody would miss me. That's where I wanted to be. And that's what brings me here to you. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Dixie. I love you. But I want you to know one thing, ladies, gentlemen, whoever's on here. You guys are y'all are the most beautifulest. I don't know if beautifulest is a word, but it's my word now. You guys are the most beautifulest piece of artwork God ever created. Most beautiful, Most beautiful piece of artwork God ever created. You truly are. God does not design anything ugly. However, the devil does. Well, I mean, you don't have to believe in God. We're not here to judge. I can say the universe, whatever. You okay, Christina? I'm just saying, where people will understand. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God and the universe. I believe in both. I also believe in Mother Nature. It doesn't make anybody wrong. We all have our own belief. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a free thinker, and that's why the church don't like me, because I'm a free thinker. If they can't control you, they don't want you, and that's how that works. That's why if you notice, we get some rude comments in the comment section, because I'm not going to allow their Christianity to dictate who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking God. I'm not knocking anybody. It's just I'm not going to follow the hatred that they believe. And that's what pisses them off. You know what I'm saying? Honey, these eyebrows need coloring, honey. Don't talk about the eyebrows, girl. I need to do the eyebrows. They getting a little gray in there. Anyway. But do not ever let somebody dictate your life. You're perfectly perfect the way you are, with imperfections and all. You know what I'm saying? With your imperfections and all, you are perfect the way you are. And nobody should have any dictations over your life or expectations of your life. Because it's your life. Your goals might be different from your mama. Nobody should expect anything of you. And that's where we forget, is that, like, we're all perfect in different ways. It's like two paintings. If you get one painter to paint a painting and just tell him what you want painted and do the other thing with the other painter, they're going to come out different, but they're still going to be beautiful paintings. They're still going to be beautiful paintings. So there's no sense in all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lisa Ann, welcome. We love you. Welcome, girl. But I want you to know that nobody can tell you who and what and how beautiful you are. You tell yourself that. You are your own and make your own happiness. That's what I keep telling everybody. God gave you a brain for a reason. You create your own happiness. And we forget that a lot of days. Yeah, now don't get me wrong. There are sometimes, thank you for the heart. I can't do it because I'm hard, but thank you. I appreciate it for the love heart. Thank you so much. You've got to get to where the happiness you want to be at. You've got to let go of the bad in your life. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. You're going to cry when you have to let go of certain people that are bad in your life. It's going to hurt. But the point is, in 5 years, your happiness level will go from here to here. That's where our problem is that we're too scared to let go of individuals who don't bring us happiness. I love you, Lisa Ann, and thank you. We don't need somebody else telling us to be happy. We need to find our own happiness. You know, we need to learn to love who we are. And I'm glad, Nancy Carter, you deserve happiness. And thank you, Tabitha. I love you. All right, Christopher. I'm glad you found me boring. Pineapple. I don't know why these people come in here. If they don't like what I got to say, just leave. It's that simple. I ain't holding you. I ain't got no handcuffs on you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'll do this. Since he was so bored, I just went here and blocked him. That way he would have no reason to be bored. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to know that you guys are special. You guys are talented. And you guys are more than just good enough. You're beyond good level. I don't know if there is a word for beyond good, but you are better than good enough. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys, and I hope this encourages you to not only love harder, practice compassion harder, and stand high with your nose in the air because you deserve it. You understand? You deserve it. You deserve happiness. You deserve happiness. You deserve everything you want in this world. You just gotta fight, and not fight for it literally, but work for it. You gotta reach out and grab it. It's not gonna be given to you. Nothing in life is given to you. I love you guys so very much. And I want you to know this, that no matter what people say about you, ignore them. Haters are going to hate. Haters are going to hate anybody because they're miserable with their own life. You understand? They are miserable. So what happens? They're going to talk about you because they want you to come down to their level so you can be miserable with them. I don't let that happen with me. I don't let that happen to me because Jordan lives in a house. She don't live in a pig pen, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and let somebody drag me back to that pig pen. We ain't doing that today. I'm not going to wallow in the mud with somebody else, especially when I can create my own shower. Got me? I love you guys, and I'm going to get off of here. But remember, I will be in Biloxi, Mississippi, Tuesday. And I will be at King's Buffet in Biloxi, Mississippi at 4 p.m. So if you want to meet me, I'll be there. I would love to meet each and every one of you. I know a lot of people can't come because they live too far away. I get it. I understand. But if this goes good, who knows? You never know what God has in store. I love you guys. And I will see y'all. If I don't see you Tuesday, I will see you Wednesday night on here. As always, y'all get some rest and don't let nobody put you down. Love you.